Hi, I'm Kat and I play Red. Games seem to go through a phase. We had a lot of zombie games at one point, we had a lot of pirate games. And of late, we've had a lot of plant games. Now, I'm the kind of person that can't keep a plant alive for longer than about a week. So for me, this is the perfect excuse to grow some plants. So this week we are having a look at Verdant. This is produced by AEG and Flat Out Games, which is kind of like a collective. So we have a long list of designers here. Let's have a look. We've got Molly Johnson, Robert Melvin, Aaron Mesburn, Kevin Ross and Sean Stankovic. Let's have a look at it. Take on the role of a houseplant enthusiast, collecting and caring for plants as you compete to create the coziest, most verdant home. Turns are simple. Select a card and token set and place them into your home. Earn points by giving plants the lighting they need. Coordinate your interior space with pets and furniture, and race against your opponents to pot plants and earn bonuses. We have two different decks of cards. Rooms here and plants here. Shuffled each deck separately and placed 4 of each onto the display. 4 tiles randomly drawn from the bag and 1 is with each pairing. So we've got 4 columns and that is going to be the market setup for the game. Determine how many pot tokens you'll need according to the number of players. We're set up here for a 2-player game, so we have 3 of each of these. With more players, you have more. The terracotta pots here are unlimited. Give each player 2 player aids and a storage card. And then you're going to take 1 plant and 1 room randomly. So let's draw these. I'm going to try and put it this way. Now, the player who draws the plant with the highest verdancy, which is the number in green here, so mine's 4, will be the starting player. The first player starts with nothing. The last player will start with 2 of these green thumb tokens and everyone else is going to get 1. So before you start the game, you're going to place these into your tableau. I'm going to move them up a bit because I feel like I'm going to need some room. Now you can place these however you want. Over the course of the game, you're going to be building a 5x3 tableau. So 3 cards tall and 5 wide. When you place a card into your tableau, there are a few rules you must follow. Cards must be placed orthogonally adjacent to other cards that are already in play. Plant cards must be placed next to room cards and vice versa. So you're going to end up with like a checkerboard effect over your tableau. You can't place cards outside of your 5x3 grid and cards cannot be rotated. So with the room cards here, you need this symbol at the bottom. You can't move cards once they're placed and nothing needs to match, but you will miss out on points if you don't. Bearing all that in mind, let's decide where we're going to place our starting cards. Now they must be orthogonally adjacent, so there, yeah. And I want to match the lighting conditions on this plant with the lighting conditions available for the room. So the sides are no good to me, but the top or bottom is. So for now, I'm going to place them like that. Now, because I've matched the lighting conditions, this plant is going to gain 1 verdancy. When they're complete, so when I have 4 on this plant, I'll get one of the pot tokens. So obviously I'm going to use the 3s first, then the 2s, then the 1s. So if I get this plant finished before my opponent, I'm going to get an extra 3 points at the end of the game for it. Because you start the game with 2 cards and you're creating a 15 card grid, each player will get exactly 13 turns during the game. So in your turn, you're going to select 1 item token and 1 card and place them into your tableau. You're also going to gain any green thumbs that might be on the cards you select. So let's have a look at what I want. Now this is an orange room and a blue plant. None of this is particularly helpful right now. So let's have a look at what I might want to take. None of this. It's all rubbish. So I'm going to take this plant here and I take the token as well. Now I'm going to place it into my tableau following the rules. I'm going to place that there because the lighting condition is good, so I get 1 verdancy on that plant. You're going to place verdancy if you're placing a room or if you're placing a plant, so always check for that match because that's important. Each plant has between 1 and 3 lighting conditions it likes, and each room has a lighting condition on each edge, so check. Now, because I've taken this card from the market, we're going to pop a green thumb on that room. We're going to take a tile at random from this rather lovely cloth bag. So let's dig around. Take that. I'm not getting anything useful. And we're going to replace that card. Now, there are 2 different types of item tokens. We have furniture or pet items, which match up with the colours of rooms and plants. And we have nurture items, which are green. The nurture items give you extra verdancy according to the player aid here. So this hand trail means I can add 1 verdancy on up to 3 plants, but I currently only have 2 in my tableau, so that seems like a bit of a waste. What I can do is actually pop that in my storage for the time being. Now, you can only have 1 item in storage, so next turn when I take something else, I'm going to have to consider using that or losing it. The furniture items you'll place into your rooms. Let's do that. Now, they don't have to match the colour of the rooms. You will still get some points potentially for them if I did that, but you will get extra points if they do match. So although sometimes you can't match them up, it's better to use them than to lose them. So now for my second turn, there's actually some interesting stuff out now. So we have an orange plant and we have a light blue room, but I quite fancy the green thumb. So I'm going to take these 2, this tile and this card. So I collect the green thumb on the card. I'm going to pop that there for now and we'll talk about them in a bit. But now, I need to check verdancy. So this is going to get 1 because it's got the matching symbol. And this is going to get 1 because the symbol matches. However, I now have 2 tokens and I can only store 1. So this is a fertilizer. This allows me to add up to 3 on 1 plant. So I think I'm going to use that. I'll keep that one in storage. And I'm going to pop 3 onto this kangaroo vine here because it's quite a big old plant. And this tile is discarded. Pop a green thumb on that plant, reveal a room, and select a tile at random. Now, the green thumbs here can be used in a variety of ways, and they're actually also on this handy little player aid. So, you can spend 2 thumbs to do a variety of things. You can replace any number of the tokens that are in the market display. You can take away as many cards as you want, as long as they don't have green thumbs on, and replace them. So if there's nothing you want, you can clear the display. You can draft any card and any token, so you don't have to take them both from the same column. Or you can add 1 verdancy to any plant. Now, the green thumbs, you can store up to 5 of them at any time. So there's not quite the same panic to use them as there is for the tiles. The last nurture tile we've got here is actually the watering can. So this allows you to water any plant adjacent to a specific room. So if I kind of chose this room, I'd get to potentially water those 4 plants that are next to it. So all of this is on your little cheat sheet here. The other cheat sheet we've got is the endgame scoring. We've also got a little pad, like a notepad, keep on the table so that you know what you're going for. The endgame scoring is a little bit tricky. We'll go over that in a minute. So let's have a look at what I've got here. What would I like? I think I'm liking this this orange plant because I can pop it there. It's going to give me verdancy. So let's take this one, pop that there, take the green thumb, put that into my storage, and this symbol matches, so I gain a verdancy on that. I'm then going to take this tile, make sure we restock that, which again is add 3, which actually, if I add 3 to this kangaroo vine, I'm going to complete it. So I'm going to use that, put 3 on there, which gives me 8 in total. So we take all of that off, and we put my little pot there to indicate this plant is finished. Each player takes turns choosing cards and tile pairings, placing them into their tableau until everyone has completed their 3x5 grid, and then you're going to move on to scoring. So, woo! I have a completed 3x5 tableau. I've got some green thumbs left over, so I'm going to use 2 green thumbs to put 1 verdancy on there, which would complete that plant. And there's no scoring pots left, just these little terracotta pots. So there's a lot going on with scoring here, but we have got a pad, which is always helpful. So we're going to go down and look at what we score. So the first thing we're going to score is our completed plants. So if a plant is completed, you're going to get the points shown in this gold wow bubble. I don't know what they're called. Oh wow. So on this tableau, I would get 8 for my kangaroo vine, 6 for my sensitive plant, which in real life there's no way it would still be alive, 3 for my living stone, and 3 for my prayer plant. Oh, and my lucky bamboo, 6. Now these ones here I'm not going to score this bonus for. Then you're going to score for any of your leftover verdancy on plants. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7. You're going to score 1 point for every 2. So in this case, I'd get 3 points because you round down, always round down, which sucks. So 3 points for my leftover verdancy. Then we're going to move on to bonus points from the plant pots. So here it would be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. These terracotta pots give you 0 points. I thought that's, appropriate, being that Eurovision was last week. Always on trend to me. So 9 points for my pots. You're then going to get your room bonuses. Now, I tend to work from this corner and along and do it so I know what I've done and what I haven't done. Each room will give you 1 point for an adjacent plant that matches its colour. However, if you have a matching tile on it, it will actually give you 2 points, and it tells you that on the card there. So this room here would give me 2 points, 4 points, because these two are adjacent, 2 points for each because of the matching tile. So 4 points there. I then get 2 points for that one. These don't match. This has a tile, but it doesn't match, so it would only be 1 point for each matching adjacent room. So 2 points. Then we're going to come here, and again it has a tile, but it doesn't match, so I'd get 1 point and 1 point. My light blue here is going to get me 4 points, 2 there, 2 there. My dark blue with the lovely cat will get me 2 points. Here I'll only get 1 point for each of those rooms. I should have put the cat there, never mind. And so 1, 2, 3. And this room, sadly, is going to score me nothing. You're then going to score points for each individual type of furniture you've got. So it's kind of set collecting. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 different types because I've got 2 cats, 2 sofas, 2 goldfish. And you're going to use this little chart on the player aid. So 5 different types is going to give me 12 points. Then lastly, you're going to get your collector and decorator bonus. So if you have plants in all 5 available colours, which I failed to do, I have orange, light blue, dark blue. Wow, I only got 3. So I get no points. If you get one of all 5 colours, you're going to get 3 points. And same with the rooms as well. I'm missing a pink room, so I don't get that bonus. So I'd get 3, if I'd had a pink room, I'd get 3 point bonus. And then you're going to add up the score, and the player with the most points is the winner. Now, I first played Verdant at BGG-Con last November. I played it and I was like, is there too much going on for, what is quite a simple, quick game? But then I came back home and I was thinking about it all the time, which to me is the sign of a great game. So I bought this copy just before Christmas. We've played it quite a lot now. It's super quick. It plays really smoothly. The turns are good. And there is a lot to think about, and you may guess that I quite like that in a game. The really nice thing about this is there is a family-friendly version. I can't remember how it works, don't ask me. So you can simplify it if you have kids. If you want to play it, with non-gamers, you can dumb it down a bit. You also have these goal cards, and there are plant goals, item goals, and room goals to make it more advanced. And these will give you extra points and extra things to kind of work towards. So if you want an advanced version, there is an advanced version. If you want a simpler version, there's a simpler version. It's also got a solo mode. It's got some really nice stuff in the back about game achievements as well. You know, win a game without matching any of your items. So it's got these little kind of challenges that I think are really nice. There's only a few games I can think of that have done that. I quite enjoy that. So it's Verdant. I'm rubbish with real plants. I'm not bad with these plants. It's out now. Super cute artwork from Bev Sobel with a calico cat on. Go and have a look at it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like, subscribe, share it, all that gubbins. You know what you're doing by now. When this video releases, I will be in Dallas for BGG Spring. If you're going to be there, come and say hello. Let's play a game. That's what we're there for. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.